I'm not athletic enough to teach athletes. I hear this constantly from yoga teachers who want to work with athletic populations but feel like imposters. They look at their own bodies and think, I'm not fit enough, not competitive enough, not athletic enough to be credible with real athletes. If that's you, I have great news. You're wrong. And I'm going to prove it to you in the next few minutes. I'm Sage Rountree, and I've spent over 20 years teaching yoga to athletes ranging from Olympic competitors to NBA teams to Hall of Fame coaches to dedicated recreational athletes. I've also trained hundreds of yoga teachers to build successful practices working with athletic populations. And here's what I can tell you with absolute certainty. Your athletic background matters far less than you think. By the end of this video, you'll understand why you don't need to be an athlete yourself to teach athletes effectively, what actually matters when working with this population, and how to position yourself confidently even if you have never played competitive sports in your life. Here's the truth that changes everything. Athletes don't hire you because you understand what it's like to compete. They hire you because you can help them find something they're missing in their training. Think about it. Athletes already have coaches who played their sport at high levels. They have strength trainers who understand athletic performance. They have teammates who know exactly what competition feels like. What they don't have is someone who can teach them how to find balance, how to actually recover, how to manage the mental side of performance. That's where you come in. Your value isn't in relating to their athletic experience. It's in offering something completely different from everything else on their training team. I have worked with the University of North Carolina football team for years. I have never played football, not once. And you know what? Not a single player has ever asked me about my athletic background. They don't care that I wasn't a college athlete, and they don't care that I finished an Ironman triathlon or that I requalified for the Boston Marathon in the Boston Marathon. I care about it, but they don't. They care that I can help them feel better, recover faster, and access their mental game. So what do you need to teach athletes effectively? 3 things, and none of them require you to be athletic yourself. First, you need to understand that athletes already live with intensity. They know how to push. They know how to work hard. What they need from you is the opposite. You need to teach them how to rest, how to recover, how to find ease. That's not about athletic ability. That's about understanding balance. Second, you need simple, practical tools that athletes can actually use. Breathing techniques they can apply before competition. Gentle movements that help them recover between training sessions. Mental training practices that improve focus. None of this requires you to understand what it's like to compete. Third, and this is crucial, you need to be comfortable not being the hero. Athletes are the heroes of their own journey. As their yoga teacher, you are simply the guide. You're Obi-Wan, not Luke Skywalker. You're there to support their journey, not to prove you could take it yourself. Let me tell you about 3 teachers I've trained who prove this point. Jen McDonald was a physical therapy professor when she took my Teaching Yoga to Athletes training. She wasn't even a yoga teacher yet. And today she works with Olympic gymnasts. Why? Because she learned to focus on what athletes actually need. Mental training tools and recovery practices, rather than trying to relate to their competitive experience. Leslie Morgan came from business school, not athletics. After learning this approach, she started teaching yoga for athletic balance at the studio I own in North Carolina. Her athletes loved her classes. Only years later, she got her 200-hour certification, but she was already successfully teaching athletes before that. Amanda Freyer is a runner and was a collegiate soccer player, but she's not teaching because she can relate to her climbing students as an athlete. She's successful because she learned to meet her athletes where they are and to provide what they're missing: simple, effective recovery practices. So how do you position yourself confidently when you're not an athlete yourself? Simple. Focus on what you provide, not what you have experienced. When someone asks about your background, don't apologize for not being athletic. Instead, say something like, I specialize in helping athletes find balance in their training. I focus on recovery techniques, breathing practices, and mental training tools that complement the physical work you're already doing with your coaches. See the difference? You're not trying to relate to their experience. You're clearly stating the value you provide. You're positioning yourself as the person who offers what no one else on their team can give them. And remember, sports coaches aren't all in peak athletic condition. Look at the sidelines of the next NFL football game you watch for evidence. Some of the most successful coaches in professional sports never played at elite levels themselves. Their value is in what they know and how they teach, not in their personal athletic achievements. The same is true for you. If you want to learn the complete system for teaching athletes confidently, regardless of your athletic background, I have created a free workshop called How to Double Your Income Teaching Yoga to Athletes. In it, I show you exactly how to position yourself as the expert athletes need, even if you've never competed yourself. The link is in the description below. I'll also put a link to Join the Zone, my free community where yoga teachers support each other in building sustainable practices. You don't need to be an athlete to teach athletes effectively. You just need to understand what they actually need and have the confidence to provide it. Your value is in being different from their other coaches, not in being similar to them. If this helped shift your perspective, give this video a like and subscribe for more strategies on building a sustainable yoga teaching career. And please drop a comment. What's held you back from teaching athletes? I'd love to hear from you.